In exercise 6D, we look at a different system of an investment, in that with the previous two investments, either simple interest or earning simple interest or compound interest, the situation involved one deposit at the beginning which was left there for the entire time. Now, with this system that we're going to look at now, there's not just one investment made or one deposit, rather there are regular installments or regular deposits are made. So not everyone has $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 to come along and invest in a one-off investment. However, they might have some smaller amounts. They might be able to invest $1,000 every month, or $1,000 or $2,000 every 6 months. And that system of investment is called an annuity or superannuation. Now, superannuation is what most of us pay each pay period, and it's a compulsory saving for us. So a little bit is taken out of our wage each pay period and invested, and we'll collect that investment, our superannuation, when we retire. So you can see that I've actually written here different concept. Yes, it is a different concept because of these regular installments. So you can see I've said installment 1, and installment 1 has been paid in and it's going to grow some interest. After an agreed amount of time, we don't only have that first investment, but a second installment has been paid. So our first installment is growing bigger interest at this stage because it's been sitting there over 2 periods, and our second installment starts to grow some interest as well. Then, after another agreed amount of time, we've now got a third installment being paid in on top of the previous 2, and so it's going to earn its own little interest. The second installment continues to grow its interest, and of course the very first installment now is earning quite an amount of interest. Now, the amount of interest, or the amount of money that's actually in the investment, is calculated using the compound interest formula. So similar formula, just like I wrote there, similar formula in that you're going to see the compound interest formula tell us how much each one of these investments is growing into, but it is a different concept. The reason that we look at it in this way is this sort of investment we can actually identify as being made up by the sum of a GP. And so that's why it appears in this chapter, and we'll develop the actual process that's going on, and you'll be able to see that, yes, there is the presence of a GP there, and if we want to calculate various things like how much this investment is worth at a particular time, we will sum our GP. I think I'll stop the video there and do the example in a separate video.